Hi Aries, thank you so much for joining me. This is your January 2022 tarot reading where we tap into the energies of what your spirit team, angels, guides, ancestors want you to know for this month. So let's see, Aries, January 2022, what do you need to know? Forward movement. Some of you might be meeting somebody. If you are not currently in a relationship, then this is a message for you that there's a very strong possibility that you are going to have a very loving connection come into your life. A soulmate connection. This could be a friend, this could be a potential partner, and it feels like you're going to move very quickly. It's going to feel like you are magnetized to this person. Maybe you meet this person and you're like, oh my god, we have so much in common, let's go out to lunch, and then you plan like weekly lunches, you know, with a friend. You know, this could be like your soulmate friend. But it feels like the connection coming in is extremely strong. We have the Ace of Cups, the Lover's card, and the Chariot. It's like forward movement, forward movement. We are moving quickly in this. We are super connected. We have this divine connection. So that message is up. Oh my god. Message is only for some people. It does feel like January might be a little bit scattered or chaotic in some way. When the cards kind of fall like that, it makes me feel like there might be some chaotic energy with that. Some people might not agree with how fast you're moving with this other person, but it's your life. Oh my gosh. A lot of stability and increase in finances, potential increase in finances. We have the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on something. You might have started a new job and you're learning the process or the techniques of how to do this job effectively. You might have a project that you've been working on, so you're slowly working on that project, building up your knowledge base, mastering your craft. There's the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of abundance that comes with this, a lot of happiness and stability. King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So much stability for you in the month of January. That chaotic energy that I was feeling was almost from other people. Like, you're not going to allow their emotions and what they're going through to affect you and the beautiful things that you have coming in. You have love. You have stability, financial increase. Like, you have all these coming for you, Aries. And you're not going to allow other people's negativity to affect you. You're putting this block up. You're putting up your energetic bubble. We have the Nine of Wands here. You have worked so hard to manifest these things and bring these things into your life that you're not going to allow others to burst your bubble, right? You've worked too hard for that. So let's see what other messages we have for Aries. Aries, January 2022. What do we have here? Okay. It's kind of feeling like you're feeling held back in a situation. You want to move forward with something, but you're feeling held back. There's the Eight of Swords. You feel like you're kind of trapped in a situation. It might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. So we're going to try and figure out how to move forward. There's the death or the ending of something and a transformation. A certain area of your life, a certain situation in your life is ending so that you can blossom into this beautiful, abundant energy that you have coming in. So you might have recently had the end of a relationship, the end of a job, the end of a tough cycle, like all of these things. It feels like maybe the end of a tough cycle, really, for you, Aries, and stepping and transforming into this. These are all the lessons that I learned. That job was not fulfilling emotionally. It was not good for my mental health. That relationship was not good for my mental health. As much as I love this person, it was not good for me mentally, emotionally, because I wasn't being my best self. But now I've learned, I've transformed into somebody that's more confident, more self-assured. I'm nurturing myself. We have the Empress, which is the number 3. It feels like you're going to be nurturing yourself. And you might feel like you are stepping into a position where want to extend that nurturing energy to other people as well. Just be afraid that you're not overly nurturing. You know, we want to be careful of other people's feelings, yes, but at the same time, we need to make sure that we are staying true to us and what we feel that we need to be doing at this time. Anything else? January 2022. That's so important. Page of Swords, having an important conversation. Definitely. Having an important conversation with somebody that has probably needed to be had for a while. Feels like you might take that step to do that in the month of January. The Seven of Pentacles. It feels like there's a shift. I'm hearing the word shift, like bringing it back to yourself. There's a shift, and I almost see you like keeping an eye on your finances and watching them like slowly increase. Maybe you keep setting aside money every week, even if it's just $5 or $10, and you're watching that money build so that you can make a purchase, make an investment. We have a lot of pentacles here. So a lot to do with finances in January. And the King of Wands, a lot of fiery, passionate energy that could be linked to the lovers and the loving relationship or friendship, the soul connection that might be coming in. This could also be a job opportunity where you're feeling like it's emotionally fulfilling, where maybe you haven't felt that in the past. Maybe you were offered a job right on the spot with this Chariot card here. Maybe you found the house of your dreams. Maybe you found a house that feels like totally connected. Like, I feel like maybe I've lived here in a past life. Maybe, so it could be a move. You could be making like a physical move, moving into a house that feels really good. But there's, yeah, with the King of Wands, it feels like you're very passionate about something this month. There's a lot of, I want to say love. I don't always get that with the King of Wands. There's a lot of love, a lot of excitement, a lot of passion coming through. Some of you, if you have been wanting to, or if you own your own business, this is like what you're doing or what you've been doing to build yourself is paying off. You know, so if you've been putting in that work, it's going to be paying off for you in January. Okay, Aries, let's see. What is the overall energy? What's the overall energy for January 2022? What themes are you going to see consistently being brought up? I feel like I've pulled the Justice card in a lot of readings here that I've done today. Yeah. There's these scales or balance. Feels like there's a restoration of balance in your life in some way. We have the Temperance and Justice card. It feels like the good karma, the thing, the person, whatever you've been waiting for is making its way to you in January. You're going to notice little things falling into place that just bring a little bit more balance to your life. And you know, it could be pretty unexpected. With the Temperance, I'm getting like an alchemy, like mixing two things that might not go together, but it balances itself out, like sweet and spicy, you know, things like that. Yeah, so there's a balance, mixing things that don't necessarily maybe go together. Maybe that has to do with the relationship or the friendship, the job, something that comes in. Maybe it's something that's a little bit, maybe it was a little bit out of your comfort zone, or maybe you never had seen yourself doing that, or being with this type of person, being friends with this type of person. But you're exploring it, you know, and it's working. The Magician, you're manifesting these beautiful things. You're manifesting your love, your abundance, your career. It's like things starting to come to fruition. Like physical things. It feels very physical because we have the King of Pentacles. Physical manifestations coming through. You'll notice that throughout the month. Let's see. What else is the overall overarching energy of January 2022 for Aries? What things are you going to see coming up repeatedly? Okay. Yeah, some of you might have been starting a new job recently. Some of you might have started a new job, new increase, a new opportunity to earn more money. This could be a new house, moving in, finding that dream home, moving into a new house. We had the Chariot earlier, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's very new home type of feel. That's only going to resonate for some of you, obviously. This could be, yeah, feeling protective. Feeling protective of yourself and of your, I'm hearing the word resources too. Some of you might have been sharing something and you're kind of going back within. You're kind of trying to bring everything back home, back to center. We have the Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. There's kind of reflecting on how you can, what's the word I'm looking for? Release something so that you can be more centered. I'm hearing the words like bringing it back home, being more centered, bringing it within. When it feels like maybe somebody tried to fight you on something, but you're like, you're not, I'm going to stand my ground, you know? We have the Page of Wands. We have the Page of Wands again. So throughout January, you might be starting this exploration or this journey of finding your passion, finding your joy, finding your fire again, Aries, because fire is so important for you. Learning how to be unique and authentic. I'm feeling like it's this journey of finding your new authenticity, because in life we change. You had the Death card earlier. It feels like you're transforming and you're trying to find your new authenticity, and throughout January you're really going to be exploring that. Let's see what other final messages we have for Aries. Final messages. King of Swords and the Magician. You are verbalizing what you say. You're manifesting. You're manifesting through verbalizing and writing, clearly expressing what you want, and it will be manifested. King of Swords and Magician. You're manifesting things. Write it down. Speak your truth. Speak it into existence. Again, the Chariot. There's forward movement here. Page of Wands. There's a journey that you're going on. The World. Something's, yeah. Like you had that transformation process. You've transformed. And now you're wrapping it up. You're bringing it to a completion. You're feeling fulfilled. You're feeling fulfilled in some way. Through this creative, expressive, authentic journey, you're finding fulfillment, self-fulfillment. You are going to be truly happy with who you are, accepting of who you are just the way you are. And throughout January, it's going to feel like you're having all these realizations. You're getting all this clarity. You're getting a lot of clarity. Let's see what else. Okay, last messages for Aries. Last messages here. Clarity. Yeah, death and rebirth, trusting your intuition, gaining clarity on how you can continue moving forward in this transformation, through this transformation, to be your best, most authentic self, trusting your intuition, trusting the messages from your guides. You are highly intuitive at this time. So please, please, please follow your intuition through this. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. And I hope you all have a beautiful month of January. I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye. Hi, Aries. Your reading was a little bit shorter than expected, which there was a ton of messages that came through, but I felt like I wanted to tap into
the reading a little bit more. Not only because your reading was a little bit shorter, but because I also got interrupted a few times. So I had to pause and come back and pause and come back. And so I'm tapping into the energy for the month of January in 2022 for you. And one last message that I'm receiving is embracing love to its fullest. Some of you feel like you don't deserve the love that's coming into you. You feel like you might not be worthy of it. I mean, you understand worthiness and deservingness, but truly feeling it and embracing it, it's like you're going to implement that in the month of January. You're going to feel like you can allow the love from somebody else. And, you know, you might already be in a relationship. This might be about yourself too. Allowing yourself to look in the mirror and say, I look really good today. I am beautiful. I love myself. Because there's a lot of people that can't do that. They can't look in the mirror and say, I love me very much, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I am committed to my happiness and my abundance. So that's one last important message that I was getting for you, Aries.